Your body. It's a masterpiece, right? An incredibly complex machine running 4 billion years of evolutionary code. From single-celled organisms to upright bipedal thinkers, it's been refined, optimized, and pushed to its limits. But even the most advanced code has its bugs, its glitches. And you, my friend, are walking around with a few of them. Every single day. Things you experience, things that make you wonder, what was that for? Or why does my body even do that? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're diving into 5 fundamental biological glitches you encounter daily, from those annoying hiccups that seem to come out of nowhere, to the sudden shivers from a powerful song, and even why you completely freeze when it matters most. These aren't just random quirks. They're echoes of our deep, wild past. Stick around because understanding these bugs isn't just fascinating. It's understanding the mechanics of the you. Let's jump in. First up, a truly universal annoyance, the hiccup. You've had them, probably right after eating too fast or laughing a little too hard. But what exactly is a hiccup? And why are they so stubbornly persistent? Biologically, a hiccup is an involuntary spasm of your diaphragm. That dome-shaped muscle beneath your lungs vital for breathing. Simultaneously, your glottis, the opening between your vocal cords, snaps shut. This sudden closure creates that characteristic hic sound. The trigger? Often, it's irritation to the phrenic nerve, which controls your diaphragm. But here's the kicker, the truly wild part. The leading scientific theory suggests hiccups are an evolutionary remnant. Yes, you heard that right. Scientists believe this reflex might be a vestige from our ancient aquatic ancestors, like tadpoles, who needed to close their glottis to prevent water from entering their lungs while breathing with gills. It's a primitive brainstem reflex, shared even with other mammals that's just stuck around. Think about it. A reflex designed for gill-breathing organisms, still firing in your human body. It's a literal biological glitch, a piece of ancient code, making your modern life slightly more awkward. And speaking of useless reflexes, next, the chill-inducing, skin-prickling phenomenon of goosebumps. You feel them when you're cold, when you're scared, or sometimes, oddly, when you hear a powerful piece of music, which we'll get to later. Goosebumps are the result of a reflex called piloerection. Tiny muscles called arrector pili attached to each hair follicle contract involuntarily. This makes your hairs stand on end, creating those characteristic bumps. This is controlled by your sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight response. So, why do we have it? For our furrier ancestors, this reflex was incredibly useful. When cold, raising their fur created an insulating layer of air, keeping them warmer. When threatened, standing their fur on end made them appear larger, more intimidating, a defense mechanism. Think of a cat puffing up its fur or a porcupine raising its quills. For us, with our sparse body hair, it's largely useless. We don't have enough fur to make a difference in insulation or intimidation. It's a vestigial reflex, a biological echo of a time when we were covered in thick hair. So, the next time you shiver and see those bumps, know you're experiencing a direct link to your primal fuzzy past. But what about when your mind itself glitches? Ever been in a high-stakes situation, a critical sports moment, a big presentation, an exam, and suddenly you completely flub something you know how to do? That's choking under pressure, and it's a fascinating biological glitch of the brain. Here's what's happening. When you've practiced a skill thousands of times, like shooting a free throw or playing a piano piece, It becomes an automatic process, handled by your basal ganglia. You don't consciously think about each muscle movement, but under pressure, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for conscious thought planning and executive function, kicks into overdrive. It starts overthinking the task. It tries to consciously control processes that are normally subconscious and automatic. This interference, known as paralysis by analysis, actually disrupts the smooth, ingrained motor memory, causing you to make mistakes. It's like your conscious brain is trying to manually steer a self-driving car right when it needs to perform a complex maneuver. The irony? It often happens to experts more than novices because they have more automatic processes for the PFC to override. Your brain, trying to help you perform perfectly, ends up sabotaging you instead. It's a mental glitch, but sometimes it's just your biology conspiring against you for something much more mundane. You know the feeling. It's around 3 p.m., you're at your desk, and suddenly your eyelids feel heavy. Your brain feels foggy. You need that coffee or a nap. This isn't just post-lunch fatigue. It's a potent cocktail of biological glitches. First, you're hitting a natural circadian dip. Your body's internal clock, regulated by your suprachiasmatic nucleus, programs a slight drop in alertness in the early afternoon, regardless of what you ate. It's a mini siesta signal. Second, if you had a carb-heavy lunch, think pasta or a sugary drink, you're experiencing a post-lunch insulin crash. Simple carbohydrates cause a rapid spike in blood glucose, followed by a surge of insulin to clear it, which can leave you feeling drained as blood sugar levels drop. And third, throughout the day, a neurotransmitter called adenosine steadily builds up in your brain. Adenosine is the sleep pressure chemical. The more it accumulates, the more tired you feel. It's your brain signaling that it's time to rest and clear the metabolic byproducts of being awake. So, that 3 p.m. slump isn't just one thing, it's your ancient circadian rhythm, modern dietary choices, and accumulated brain fatigue all colliding. No jitters, no crash, just understanding. And speaking of weird brain signals, ever get chills from a song? Finally, let's talk about something truly unique. The music chills, or frisson. It's that moment when a piece of music sends shivers down your spine, gives you goosebumps, or makes your hair stand on end. Some people even describe it as a skin orgasm. So, what's happening? When music features unexpected harmonic resolutions, dynamic crescendos, or powerful vocal entries, it triggers a rush of dopamine in your brain's reward system, specifically the nucleus accumbens. This same pathway is activated by sex, good food, and addictive drugs. Researchers believe this dopamine release, coupled with the sympathetic nervous system's response, remember goosebumps, is an ancient system being hijacked by synthetic stimuli. Historically, these full-body responses might have been linked to social bonding rituals or heightened awareness during a shared emotional experience. Now, it's a sophisticated pattern of sound waves triggering a primal, profound, emotional and physical reaction. Not everyone experiences frisson, but studies show those who do tend to be more open to experience, creatively inclined, and deeply immersed in music. It's a beautiful, complex glitch. Your brain experiencing profound reward and a primal physical response to organized sound. These aren't just random quirks. So, there you have it. 5 fascinating biological glitches you encounter every single day. From the ancient gill-breathing reflex causing your hiccups, to the vestigial fur-raising of goosebumps, your overthinking brain sabotaging itself, the multi-layered afternoon energy crash, and the profound dopamine-fueled shivers of music. These aren't just random quirks of biology. They're features, not bugs. They are powerful reminders that you are a walking, talking, breathing testament to billions of years of evolution. We carry our past within us, a complex, sometimes clumsy, but ultimately miraculous legacy. Understanding these mechanics isn't just about fun facts. It's about appreciating the intricate, sometimes bizarre, engineering that makes you, you. It's about being a better life mechanic for your own body. Which of these glitches surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the science-backed mechanics of life, biohacking, and body optimization, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got so much more to uncover together. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and keep understanding your incredible biological machine. Thanks for watching.